Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back with another vlog, and today I'm going to be talking about a pretty cool, pretty crazy lucid dream I had last night. It was pretty cool. It was like I was in the same city as it was, but it was like all futuristic and with a sky city above. I swear, it was like Sky City from BioShock or something. It was very interesting. And not much to it. I basically was doing the things I normally do in life. I was partying in a Sky City. Pretty interesting lucid dream I had. And the coolest thing is, each time I woke up and fell back to sleep, I kept going back into it. It was pretty cool. Definitely pretty interesting. And I'll be backing up the truck. Definitely one of the most interesting lucid dreams I've had by far. Thought I'd share it in a vlog before I end up forgetting it or something. It's pretty cool. And recently I seen this podcast where this YouTuber Penguin ZO friggin' had this that crazy conspiracy guy who came up with that conspiracy about him. And God, man, now I know why he didn't have him on his YouTube podcast, because he didn't upload that one to YouTube because it was so insane it would have been shut down from YouTube because of how friggin' it's like the damaging ones, you know? Not the conspiracy came out about him, but the conspiracies he was talking about. Like he was trying to say friggin' school shootings and all that stuff were acted out, which is pretty insulting, you know, to the families that actually lost their kids because of that. They got this guy saying that, like, now I know why those didn't end up on YouTube. It was a pretty interesting podcast, though. They were like totally, like they were making some very good points to shut down his conspiracies. Like he was trying to say that people who are given the information are controlled by the government. He says, how do we know you aren't just a pawn in making up this fake information? And they got him in a bind right there with that point. It was a very good point that they came up with. It is pretty insulting, man. Like, I can't believe... Like, it's insane. It's so, like, stupidity there. You, like, it makes your brain hurt of how stupid it is. Yeah, and it's funny. As soon as they let that guy on their podcast, they go, oh, yeah, I was wrong about the Penguin ZO conspiracy. Yeah, and they are now that he's giving you some clout, you're saying all this to try to gain some fame. Pretty obvious. There's some guy who does welding over there. That was one of the trades I wanted to get into. Before my Aunt Elizabeth fucked that up. I hate that. I don't know why she did that to me. Pretty friggin' mean. I guess she doesn't care about anyone but herself. It's pretty friggin' obvious. Now she's trying to say all this bullshit saying I blocked her on Facebook and all that. But in reality, she blocked me. I didn't even block her. Trying to say I blocked her. I didn't block you. You blocked me because you didn't like me talking about what you did. It's pretty fucking obvious. I didn't block you. You didn't like what I was saying about you. Yeah, I'm thinking about, on the first there, when I got enough money for cabs and stuff, I'm going to take a trip to the food bank. I wanted to on my bike and all that, but it would probably be a lot of stuff to carry on my bike, you know? It's not gonna, I know it won't be a whole bunch of stuff from there, but it's going to be enough that I'm not going to be able to carry it on my bike and stuff, you know? So I'm probably going to do that on the 1st, go to the food bank, pick up some stuff. And they better stop serving that rotten beef. If it's discolored, throw it out. Do not serve it. It doesn't matter. What do you think? Oh, well, yeah, it's getting rid of food for people. It doesn't matter. If it's fucking inedible, you're not getting rid of food. You're stopping someone from getting poisoned. I think people would rather just have some canned food that ain't that good, but at least it's edible and safe to eat. Like, that was ridiculous. I couldn't believe they did that. Like, I got majorly sick from the friggin' food, very badly sick from it. And that was just for me taking one bite of it. Imagine if someone ate that whole thing, they could have ended up dying. It's pretty ridiculous that the food bank is allowing that, you know. But man, that lucid dream, man, it was awesome. For sure. I was partying and stuff, and it felt so freaking real too. So lucid, so real. Whereas it was literally in the same city as mine, but it's all futuristic, and then there was this thing you go up to bring you up to the Sky City. It felt so damn real. Like, it was crazy how real it felt. It was pretty cool. And that being in the future, Sky City. It's crazy. It's like, it was almost like that Sky City from the BioShock Infinite. It was weird. It was like it was in New Brunswick. It's so real. Like, I even saw the city. I can't remember it quite a lot now, but that's what I remember from it anyway. And there was even a beach in the Sky City. That's what I remember from the lucid dream anyway. But it was a pretty cool lucid dream I had. I don't friggin' lucid dream that often. Kinda weird. Definitely enjoy having that kind of lucid dream again. I don't know, I always wanted to do that lucid dream. Sounds interesting, you know? Definitely a nice day out. Sunny, it's been freezing a lot and then it turns hot like this. But I watched that podcast by Penguin ZO. He only put it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all that. And now I know why. I listened to the podcast, now I know why they didn't put it on YouTube, because it would have been taken down. It's not the harmless conspiracy theories there. It's the dangerous ones that can really, like, it can cause a lot of problems. That kind of misinformation. Now I kind of understand why it wasn't uploaded to YouTube. It was literally Alex Jones level. It's like having Alex Jones on your podcast. Remember they had Alex Jones on on some news thing there, Fox News. It was with people who were against having automatic weapons and stuff. And they just, like, I swear Alex Jones, like, he's the guy who comes up with the conspiracy theories about the government controlling and all that, but he seems more like a pawn for the government, because he went on one of those news outlets and basically says, you try to take my guns away, I'll shoot you and all that. So basically, like, he's looking more like the friggin'... He looks more like the pawn for the government than anyone. Because he's saying exactly what they want them to say. To make it look like everyone who owns friggin' firearms like that are a bunch of psychos. Which they're not. It just seems like Alex Jones was the pawn for them in that situation. Pretty crazy. Yeah, these places around here have back doors and front doors, but ours doesn't. Weird. Would be nice to have a back and front door. Like here, they got like back and front door. It's definitely more safer to have that because it's another exit if a fire ends up starting in your place. You know, you got another exit. Ours, we only got like one exit. Or the windows. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting lucid dream. Really liked it indeed. It was very, very cool. Seen some people too growing sunflowers around here. Yes, to get sunflower seeds. I don't like sunflower seeds that aren't deshelled because it's just too much of a hassle for a snack, you know? You gotta deshell each individual friggin' sunflower seed. Kinda don't like it. Oh wow, look at this thing they built. And that's nice for the old folks home. They built an actual gazebo kind of thing, which that's very nice. I never seen that there before, so they're doing some things good for the people who live there. Poor people, they're probably getting scammed living there. Like, they're probably getting all their money and life savings stolen from them. Because they'll say, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's got dementia. He never had that in the first place. And they take advantage of people with dementia. Like more than likely, that's what's going on with my friggin' grandparents in D.C. My aunt. They're probably taking advantage of them because they got dementia. It's crazy. I saw a picture of my dad too. He looked like he was freaking wasted in the picture that he had taken in the hospital. Like he looked like right friggin' out of it, wasted. Like he's got to really get a grip on his life. I thought when people get older, they get wiser and friggin' more responsible, but my dad's staying the same way, man. And like he wants to have a chance of me coming down to live with him in Moncton when he can't get his life together and he's still going in that freaking direction. Like, how the hell is that even gonna happen, you know? I don't get that. Like, there's no way. There's no freaking way I'm gonna want to go down to see him when he's like that. Like, I would freaking choose my family in Halifax rather than him, because he can't even get his own life together. What's he gonna try to say? Oh yeah, I haven't drunken, but I'm just getting like this for no reason. Yeah, it's not gonna work with me. I know damn well you're still doing the same friggin' thing you've been doing the whole time. So that is not gonna friggin' work with me. Whatsoever is not going to work with me. You can try all you want. It's not going to freaking work. I'm not an idiot. I'm not a child. Like, and he keeps trying to lie with me with those stupid things. Like, do you understand? It's not working. It's not freaking working. It's just gonna make me hate you even more because you think I'm that stupid and you think it's actually working. It's just really frigged up. It was really frigged up. Yeah, anyway guys, I'm gonna end off the video there. hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Like and subscribe. And I'm going to try to do Twitch sleep stream soon. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to try with another phone because it keeps shutting off for some reason. You know, it's obviously my phone. It's weird. It looks like it's still streaming when it's actually not. So, till next time, peace out.